I'm Susan Ng. Thank you very much for joining me on Doing Good, Feeling Good today. We meet this morning an organization that believes every father has the potential to be a powerful, positive force in their child's life. I'm joined today by Jamsari Ahmad, co-founder and director of BapaHebat SG. Jamsari, I do want to talk a bit about the program with incarcerated dads. How do you run this program?
Basically, we work with the fathers to raise their awareness, increase their skills, to improve their relationship with their children. When you share, you articulate your plan.
All right, guys. So first question is on a scale of 1 to 10. Where do you feel you are, right? And then second question is, what is your best hope? And then what are your current positive points? And then what is your next plan?
My current positive points, I attend this Bapa Best Dad course lah. I mean to learn more about my kids, and to work with them lah, better. My next plan is to work on my addiction while I'm outside. I mean join support group or I must have a good careers. I mean to get my kids back, so they get a safe shelter from me.
Apa yang satu perkara yang lain?
I mean totally. I mean give up everything. I mean my bad habits lah. Yeah.
So you rasa that's what you're gonna do?
Yeah, because they are my pillar of strength. I mean my kids. Yeah.
I want to talk about the meaning behind BapaHebat. It means awesome dad.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
Why awesome dad? I mean, in the context of your work.
We feel that all dads are awesome. Their love for their kids, whether they show it physically or they show it actually verbally, in their heart they love their kids. But we felt that being a dad, you need not be perfect. BapaHebat was founded about 3 years ago, but we have been doing this work, Ibrahim and myself have been doing this work for more than 8 years.
So you hope that with your aim, you can get to a plan. Whether he or she... Research has shown that when fathers are involved in their children's life, many things can actually improve in terms of the children's empathy, in terms of the child's confidence and self-efficacy also improves. And then also in terms of the cognitive competence, the ability to study also improve. So that's what we hope to do, is make sure that as many children as possible do have a father that is involved in their lives.
The first time I did a bit of work with youth also, I found that all this work that I do, it's helping the children, but there is actually a gap on how do we actually empower and help the fathers to be the father that the children deserve lah. Especially those fathers actually in prison.
The main topic is really about fathering communications, right? We're going to talk a bit about some poor communication, some of your experience, and then we're going to go through a communication framework. Then we're going to do listening skills. So Jam is going to work on listening skills, and then we're going to talk
usually
about
what we try to do, we try to give real example, or another scenario. We say, imagine midnight, your 16-year-old son come back drunk. What are you going to do?
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Session start.
Yeah, how are you?
Okay, good.
Good. So, how's your life inside?
My life inside, rabak.
How rabak?
The food like, no good lah.
You know what best about me, Dad? Nowadays, right, my friends keep calling me every day, every night. Go out, happening.
Boyfriend or girlfriend?
Mix.
Alamak.
Drinking, partying. So I really enjoy this life, Dad.
Eh, cannot, negative.
Why?
Cannot, malah boleh drunk.
Then your life?
We always feel that if you try to, what we deem as an authoritarian father, that bond and that relationship cannot be built. And if it cannot be built, then it's very difficult for a father to try to guide and navigate their children. So basic is building that relationship and that trust.
Kita take a pause first. Okay, come. You duduk sini dulu. Duduk sini. Observe. No, you sit down.
I observe.
Okay, the new father.
Okay, so you say you okay lah outside you happy lah.
Very happy, not very happy, very happy.
Very happy. But I am concerned lah. I takut lah.
Why?
Nanti you too happy become like me, they unhappy kat dalam. But I need your help lah.
Of course.
So if I go out this time, like I say just now, I'm concerned lah. If you go into clubbing and stuff like that lah, is there a way for you to maybe kurangkan tak?
I'm a father of a 3-year-old daughter. and I'm incarcerated here for 2 years, and I'll be going out next year.
The way we have planned this program is actually based on the triangle: work on self first. The top one, work on family, right? So work on family. So work on family is actually...
We learn
Whose family
new
is it?
things. The main thing is it bring back me to my father and how he treated me and how I am treating my daughter lah. Because she's small lah, she don't know I am in prison. So my wife tell her that I'm in work. So she will ask me a lot of questions. So I have to lie to her lah that I'm working.
It's quite sad actually, hearing his story. Growing up, being physically abused by his dad. When he shared his story, I was actually quite emotional lah. I can't imagine the pain that he had to go through lah.
Now generation have been changed, sir. So last time our father brought us in this way, but that one is not the proper way.
True.
Okay? So we need to upgrade them and we need to bring them in the right way to which they feel for them which what we are doing is wrong. Okay?
The only challenge is how do we guide them to be the father their children deserve lah. I think that is the challenging part lah. That building of better relationship must happen while they're inside lah. So they need to know their plan so they can start to execute what they need to do while they're inside lah.
Discuss for 1 minute. What are current challenges you face when communicating with your children?
Imagine dia buat salah, so you want to tell him or her what is the challenges you face.
The biggest challenges is trust. To gain back the trust from my wife. The one until now a bit better but still difficult. That's the biggest challenge, and to maintain the bond with my daughter.
Some of the inmates have shared with me that they face challenges maintaining meaningful connections with their children. For example, helping with homework, attending events, or simply being present. Another challenge is effectively applying their role as parents. How do you guide or discipline a child from behind prison walls, even when you can connect through letters or visits?
Okay, there are 3 types of communications, right? If you look on your paper, the first type we say is actually, what is that? What is this first type? Written. All right. So for written, down here, what does that mean actually inside here? E-letters and all that, that's actually written communications, all right?
The very important thing I learned from the BapaHebat is the communicating skills with my daughter through the e-letters. He is the one who gave me the idea that you communicate in e-letters, you put your daughter's name and write, okay, this verse is for my daughter. So when your wife read it, ask her to read the conversation to my daughter as I am sending her the message lah.
He wrote quite a very emotional letter to both his wife and also his daughter, saying he really wanted to change this round. Having the right skill or new skills, new knowledge for him to be a better father. I am the father, I'm not going to listen to you.
At the start, many participants are hesitant, some are reserved. But over time, many of them began to reflect on their role as fathers and how their actions have affected their families. In my interactions with the inmates, I've seen many of them grow in confidence. They begin to reframe how they see themselves, not just as offenders, but as fathers with real responsibilities waiting outside.
One is for what keeps me going is really hearing the stories from these fathers in terms of the progress that they have made.
Jam, I think one of the other topics we need to discuss about is the volunteer community and networking. The first one was actually about Fathering 101, and I think we've made it clear that all volunteers need to attend that.
Okay.
One of the biggest challenge that we are facing is that the programs, it always been me and Jam running the program. What we are trying to do now is really to look for volunteers who are able to join us in terms of being facilitators and trainers. There are quite a few things that we do on the outside of prison. The quarterly Teh Tarik session is a series where we try to have a safe space for fathers covering different topics that would help the fathers.
My name is Adi Saleh and I am a volunteer with BapaHebat SG. Now, I need to introduce to you our esteemed panelists.
First of all, we'd like to thank you for your courage because this topic is very dangerous and also your openness.
We're very happy that we actually have two of our volunteers who are Hamzah and then the other one is ADEX. They have been with us for the last nearly 3 years.
I get to know BapaHebat back in 2023 after my last incarceration. BapaHebat taught me the technique to become, not say a good father, but a better father, especially with my daughter with the mild autism and all that, how to cope and how to engage with her. There was at one time I was down at my lowest and they were there for me. BapaHebat really treat me like a family. The challenges I faced when I was incarcerated actually was beyond words, you know. So during that stint of 5 years, it was like hell actually. My daughter, I left her when she was 4 years old. She knew nothing. I've been incarcerated for 5 years. So when I came out, I am so grateful that she still recognized me as a father. I tell myself this is not going to happen again. Okay, now let's see. I have a new partner who been very supportive. I think without her, I think I relapse back lah. What she did for me was beyond words lah. You know, as a partner at the same time, she became a mother to my daughter. That what touches me most lah. To see my daughter growing up without a mother is quite sad lah. Because every now and then she will ask, when are we going to visit mommy, you know. As the days goes by, I say, okay, we cannot call her back, but you have a new mommy, right? And she really loves you. I joined BapaHebat to understand the role of a father, the importance of a father. The role of a father is actually to always be there and to support your kid all the way. It's not like touch and go, you know, just like that. So I can say right now that I am a better father. I mean, better than before because I managed to stay free and I'm still outside, standing strong for my daughter.
I feel maybe a lot of public is not aware that a lot of fathers inside is concerned about their children. There's a lot of label, of course, to the fathers in prison, and I hope that we label them less and we can help them more, especially to be a better father when they step out from prison.
Among the programs that we do, one of it is actually a podcast program that we've been doing for the last 3 years. Our podcast is called the Bapa Cow. Cow here as in strong. So strong fathers. And Bapa Cow is the podcast series. And for this year, it is Ayahku, my dad.
Are you guys ready?
Ready.
Assalamualaikum, greetings and peace be upon you. Welcome to our Bapa Cow podcast series for 2025. Today we are honored to welcome two guests, father and son. Welcome to the show, Mr. Hamzah and Mr. Hamizan. You guys okay?
Okay.
All right. Can you tell us something more about yourself first?
I'm father of 3. I've been volunteering with BapaHebat for more than 2 years. My kids, the eldest is 15, second one is 13, and the third one is 9. I joined BapaHebat because I think I could have done better with my kids. My time have been wasted with the things that I've done selfishly. I think it's time for me to learn how to be a better father to the eyes of my kids.
What made me change back then when I got my second visit in prison, when I saw my kids and my wife came, and my wife was holding my daughter, and my daughter looked me at one glance like that. So
I volunteer because I know it is not only me as a father who is having hard time. Other fathers out there also, they are afraid or shy to ask for help. By sharing my experience, maybe my experience can somehow help them.
Well, I'll just ask the dad, what would be that one word that your child will describe you? I think it's important, that one word.
Okay, if you have one word to say to your father, how would you describe him?
hilarious.
Hilarious?
Yeah, hilarious. He's just hilarious.
He makes you laugh?
Yeah, every time.
Okay. What about you, Hamzah? If you have one word to describe your dad, how would you describe him? Just one word.
Goofy.
Goofy. Okay, so
If I were to want my children to have this one word describing about me, probably it's presence lah. Because for the past 9 to 10 years, to be honest, I was not always with them. I was not being normal. I was involving with illegal activities, you know.
Dia tu jangan duduk kat sana tu.
That one word will describe how they look at you, experience you, how they feel about you. So it's important that occasionally for fathers to ask them, because this word changes over time depending on the phases of their life.
Hey, Jam. Hi. You okay today?
Okay lah.
Those are the food. To date, we would say that about 182 fathers have gone through the program since we started about 3.5 years ago. The first 2-3 years of their life after coming out is a very crucial stage where they do need support, and we hope to provide that support. We also run our volunteer and fathering community network. This is a grouping of our volunteers together with other fathers.
Hi.
May I have your name?
Hamzah bin Muhammad Arif.
Assalamualaikum, good evening everybody. Thank you very, very much for taking your valuable time to be with us. I'm just going to start proper into the discussion on the coping with the K-pot situation in Singapore as a father. I think it's a kind of a support group that we do once a month, where we hope to help the fathers, especially incarcerated fathers, to actually widen their social network.
Because you came from a different background, right? You came from a rougher background, right? So what was that aha moment that made you and your wife suddenly realize that I have to do things differently and I have to do it this way?
Saya duduk Geylang. So a few years saya duduk Geylang and I'm making a lot of money, but I threw everything because I want to go to the straight path. So I tell my wife.
Of course, we wish that they come back to us and then we can journey with them when they're outside. But the challenge is always what is their priorities. Most of them definitely have worries about getting the job lah. So money is definitely one of the stresses in life lah that they have, on top of the challenges of trying to now build that trust again with their family, their children lah.
Bila saya tukar tu, saya jantan tak ada CPF So basically 10% dah CPF. So saya tak pernah imagine saya boleh beli motor sendiri, boleh ada rumah.
It's easy when they are inside and the family is outside. They can talk about it and stuff like that. But once they step out, when they are in the same space, the challenges is multiplied lah.
Okay, come, let's go.
If you look at myself, when my father had me, I think he's quite older. I don't really spend a lot of time with him lah. He loved me, I know, but it doesn't show lah. I think it's typical father lah. Growing up, I felt that if I am going to be a father, I will make sure that I have the right skills and the right knowledge to be a better father than my father lah. Funny lah, going there. It's supposed to be hair for hope, no? But I'm hoping for hair, and then how?
Non-existent hair.
Yeah lah, that's why lah.
But who's shaving?
Who's shaving? I think.
He's the type of person that would want to support the community. This is one of his ways lah. Of course, a lot of his personal time are taken. I do understand that he needs to sacrifice his time. So, as his daughter, I should also be supporting him as well.
Hello. Besides working, my other interest, I'm into Star Wars. I'm part of the 501st Singapore Garrison. Betul.
Betul lah.
They are doing this out of their goodwill. They just want to bring joy and happiness to the community. So that's how I was attracted to be one of them.
One more, 1, 2, 3.
Unlike my father who has 6 children, I only have 1. So I have a lot of time that I spend with her lah. I want to create a lot of good memories with my daughter lah. We always encourage fathers to date their children. When we say date means one-to-one. So if you have 3 children, family time is good, but it's always good to go one-to-one with your kid to make your kid feel special.
One of the things we clearly say up front is that we are not experts. We are just fathers. We are also here to learn.
The fathering journey may not need to be a lonely journey.
So my plan is stay away from love.
My best hope is to get my kids back.
So take that first step. Join us when you step out, because fathers out there in the community can come together to go through this journey, to share their challenges, to learn from each other. If you look at any family program or family convention, 90% of the attendees are women. The other 5% are men who has been convinced by their wife to attend, and maybe another 5% are men who really want to seek knowledge to be a better father. How do we now grow from that 5% to 10% to 15% to 20%? We need to have a platform for fathers so that they have no excuse, no reason for them not to attend any of this program to improve themselves to be better fathers. Every small thing, they come to you. You need to do is just to listen. Don't need to get advice most of the time. They just want force the father to listen.